So I figured, let's just go into do another live stream, whatever. But whenever my first clients for the day come in, then yeah, I got the split. But anyway, so today's I don't know, yeah, I have this thing with me. So if you're new here, the rule is that everyone gets one free question, and after that, I kindly ask you to throw a super chat of some value at me, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, so far, hello Kayla. So far, this beginning of the year has been kind of but it's better than last year. Last year was a headache and a hot mess and a mess all over the place. Not literally, but you get the idea. Then that's that. There goes there. Okay, they're not here, so then it would be there. Go with it. Away with it. Hello. Hello, Renee. Oh. But yes, I also have my second book published, and it's on. I think I posted about it. If I didn't, well, cut me some slack. It's been quite the hectic first bit of the year. Why the heck are these cards already sticking? Yeah, but a little, not really spoken thing about like how to get, your card stock unstuck. Just simply take like your card brick and get your patella. I'm dead serious. For some reason, this helps. It looks so like, what? They don't look at me. It gets the job done. There we go. And it's already so much better. There's just, there we go. That one and that one. I'm just doing that too. Slapping your kneecap with it. Just to help the cards, stop sticking together. Enough of this overcompensated buddy-buddy system. What? But yeah, typical Aquarius head. All over the place and just completely whimsical, eccentric, and raising eyebrows, the best put it. But like I've said, if I have my first client clients to be petty. When they come in, I got to fly, so it's like one of those not place your bets now. No. Let's see. And around where I live, it's way, way windy. Like I almost said too wet and windy. Like, no. Let's not have it be wet and windy, because that's just, no. I don't want to have well, knowing at this rate, anything's possible at this rate. Like, surprise, all of a sudden, just out of nowhere where I live. Man, just because why not? Avalanche. No. Even where I live, there's like no snow ever. There's like no... Ah. Yeah, that does make sense. Oh, I see. I gotcha. Yeah, but I'm one of those is like... I'm one of those is like, okay, Cupcake, come on, wake up. We got to get going. Come on, come on. Wakey, wakey. Yeah. I think like the really closest thing that I can actually consider me kind of also feeling that same way is with plants. That's a fake plant, by the way. So that way you know you think like, oh, what plant's that in the background? It's not real. It's plastic. That's serious. Like with my Heinz plants and my white sativia paperwhite, also known as one of the part of the narcissist genus. Yeah, one of the Heinz's actually have on their one of their, like, it's starting to get like a little bit of an brownish yellow tone to it. And usually when that happens, you just go over and you just cut it off and you just get rid of it, so that way the nutrients go back into the bulb and then it goes into make more flowers. I'm open to any question, anything at all. Well, of course, you know, let's be a little bit realistic. Don't be like, when am I going to kick the bucket? Well, simple. Go find a bucket, put it in front of you, then kick it. There, you kick the bucket. I hope you know what I meant by that. I do not. I saw something. There's not the time to be freaky deaky doo. The advantages of having a sitting apparatus with wheels. You can wheel all over the place. And I even thought like even another idea to actually like get cards unstuck. Don't follow those advice, by the way. It was not a good idea. I thought it might have been a good idea to, you know, take oh, luckily I tested it with playing cards, so it wasn't that bad. Yeah, I mean, I know, but it's just like, Cupcake, I need you. I need you. Give me a hand. And I really don't like being like that, but it's like, Cupcake, come on. I need you right now. I need your help. Come on, Cupcake. Fine. Fine, I'll relaminate you. Just come on, let's go. No. But yeah, one of the big mistakes that I kind of learned the hard way, but thank goodness it was a stack of playing cards instead of one of my decks. It's not recommended if you take a deck that's like really stuck together, put it in the microwave, put it in for like, oh, that's a card. It's not recommended you take like a deck and put it in a microwave to kind of help loosen it up. Don't do that, that's a bad idea. Well, rip that playing card deck. And that deck was kind of oily too. Is there anybody? Wait a minute. Is it anybody there? Never. Wait. Oh, hold on. Never mind. Oh. Hello, Monich. The heck, dude? It almost crippled me. It almost took out my ankle. Why must you stick together? Enough of this overly tight... Oh, God, that sounds so bad. Enough of this overly tight buddy system. No. No. Yeah, that... Well, hey. This was a long while ago. cut him out. Like, who didn't make the cut? I know I did. Since... Oh, there's another accident. Yeesh, there's like a lot of car accidents happening here lately. Let's see. Okay, Moon Enchantress. She wants to... We have to know what the peers think of her. Well, I mean, to be completely honest, I would have to say they're seeing you go places. And they're actually seeing you in a standing that you're evolving. You're going from one state into another. You're ending the cycle of going on a long distance travel, or traveling with the mind, or essentially relocating into a new kind of perspective, or I have no idea what that noise was, but I'm going to assume I didn't hear it. Anyway, you're moving out of a you're going from a perspective where the water probably wasn't that good, or the emotions weren't that good, or you actually relocated to a new physical place. But there's this idea of relocating from one standing that was not really the most sustainable and the most comforting. And then the new beginning is the moon. Now again, some people would automatically think, oh, the moon, it's bad. Oh God, secrecy. Somebody's being a two-timer. No. Essentially, you're leaving behind more of the... You're leaving more of the logical brain thinking aspect behind. And then you're being more in tune with the emotions, but also now people are thinking, is she giving up her logical thinking here? Oh, it's So Raven. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I just had to, I'm sorry. It's So Raven. And now, this is just perfect. You can gaze into the future, well, kind of. Oh, hi, Empress. Who's being a squeak toy? Stop it. But the peers are seeing that you're being more in tune with your intuitive side. And they're also maybe seeing that you're more active at night. And maybe that you're keeping a lot more to yourself and trusting your intuitive and instincts and feeling things through a lot more than just simply unhanded, than just using the mind to figure things out. But it might be a good thing too, because being more reserved and trusting in how you feel instead of this one, that actually might be better. And well, one of them is I have to wait until one gets I have to wait till my next one gets like to me, so I can like approve it for retail distribution. It's a tongue twister. So I have to wait for that one. The on my, I think it's down below. I hope it's down below. If not, YouTube is not doing what he's supposed to do, but what else is new? There should be a link to lulu.com, I think, down below, which will take to the Lilith book of mine. And if you follow that, it hopefully should take you to like to at least where it is on Lulu. And then it should be able to take you to an author page. Then you should see both of them, both my books there. The Lilith one and then my newest one about Hill, which I've had a few people read already. And let's just say they kind of weren't expecting like the second to last section. Because yeah, it gets pretty dark. Pretty dark. But yes, Moon Enchantress, the peers are seeing you be more in tune with your intuitive side, and not really, or they're seeing you being more kind of relying on being more in tune with things, and not really being as expressive. Nothing wrong with that. The wise man once said, you never have to express thyself to anyone or anything. In fact, sometimes it can be a bit of a risk. What are you doing? Stop revving engine. Stop revving the engine. I just hate it when people do that. They're like, "Rrrr." It's like I'm not just. Aha. It's like, oh, hey, be careful, Cupcake. You might drive off cliff. That's the last thing you want to do with that thing. Drive off the cliff. And it's odd because usually on usually on this day I usually have like the same person that comes in every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but due to a health concern, couldn't make it. So, because I usually have in the background on that TV playing Lilo and Stitch. Not that I have it. It's not that I don't enjoy the movie, but I've had it play here so many times it's to the point where it's just like, literally, I could just start at the very beginning of the movie and go all the way near to the end when the house gets destroyed. And like of all the characters, I mean, I just love Jumba. I think that the big, Dr. Jumba. Oh, I can't pronounce his last name though. Dr. Jadagomuski, whatever. Lead scientist from Galaxy Defense Systems, or something like that. You stand before this council accused of illegal genetic experimentation. Where? How do you plead not guilty? My experiments are only theoretical and completely within legal boundaries. We believe you've actually... Well, Raven, I'll take it over... I'll take it. Especially if it's, well, like, I take kudos. I'm not going to turn any of that kind of stuff away, but when someone's just like, oh, look, it's one of them magical rainbow guys. Hey, don't be hating that I flaunt it better than you, kid. Probably. Yeah, around this time would be the part where I think it's, yeah, when this would be like exactly like where Lilo and her older sister were beginning to fight right now on the TV at this exact time. Why didn't you wait at school? You're supposed to wait there. Lilo, do you not understand? Do you want to be taken away? Answer me. No, you don't understand. No. What? No. Oh, you're such a pain. Don't honk at me. I don't know you like that. Keep your honkers to yourself. So why don't you sell me and buy a rabbit instead? At least the rabbit will behave better than you. Go ahead, then you'd be happy, because it'd be smarter than me too. And quieter. Don't like it because it's stinky like you. Go to your room. I'm already in my room. Slam. Yeah. But Jumba though, I mean, I think he probably is the favorite one of mine too. Quote, I think if that's the right word. Like, see here. Trying to think of one part. Let's see. Let's go with this one. I think we go number. Oh, what's he doing? How good is his hearing? Dog. I've just determined this situation is far too hazardous. Don't worry, I won't hit her. No, that girl is part of the mosquito food chain. Here, educate yourself.
Use the gun for the shield. This is not even for you.
There. Okay, doke. So it looks like the clients of mine are finally going to be on the way. So, any other questions? Now's the time. So, unhanded. Got here. Oh, Bubbles. Oh, Mr. Bubbles. That's another one I like too. Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't? Because it's just like, oh, no. You need some Skittles in your life, hon. Have some candy. Not that kind. Even if there's, that word. I bet you nowadays, I don't think anybody really in the newest or newer generations would know what I meant by like, oh, you need some Skittles in your life. Here, have some Skittles. Oh, not that kind of Skittles. But that's like a long time ago. But anyway. Hi. You must be the big stupid head. It's a rental. Are you the guardian in question? Mr. Bubbles. Mr. Bubbles. That's a really strange. It's just, I can't remember exactly what the word was, but it's like, are you going to let me in? I'm the one when they call when things have gone wrong. And things have indeed gone wrong. What's the name? Oh, probably the best one that always takes the cake has to be what is it? Like when Nani loses that job at the luau or whatever, but then Mr. Bubbly comes up, knocks on the door. She opens the door and goes, heard you lost your job. Actually, I just quit that job. Then out of nowhere, Stitch just walks up all. I just quit that job. Then I get text messages. Actually, I just quit that job. Just because the hours, they just weren't going to be, suitable for whatever. And then just Stitch takes the book and just throws it at him. Just like, hey! I am so sorry. What is that thing? That's my puppy. Really? Thus far, you've been adrift in the shallow harbors of my patience. But I cannot allow you to be jobless. Do I make myself clear? Yes, very. The next time I see this dog, I expect it to be a model citizen. Capish?
To send and receive messages, first register in your Alexa app.
Silence! I didn't tell you to speak. Away with you. Stick it. Thank you. So that happened. Almost made me shriek like a schoolgirl, just out of nowhere, just like, surprise. You stalking little nasty. Hi, I'm Alexa. I'm gonna be, spying on you. Yeah, because all of a sudden just like, oh, you want to speak? No, don't. That gave me the heebie-jeebies. Feels like something's tickling my ear too, but anyway, enough of this. No. Look here. So it was a really short wait. Let me see here. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. But anyway, I'm gonna have to take my leave here because the clients are gonna be coming in. I had some messages to reply to, but anyway, so I guess see you guys really later.